another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. So, me have a massive accident for talk about. But before me talk about that, me need to come talk to them big idiot police and some big fool people. Yes, because you have some people big and fool like the police. Them, me see them come out and I comment police, but oh, police find boy we kill 16-year-old niece. All on idiot, you know. All sound idiot. We never tell the police them to go for no boy if you carry behind the bars. Me tell them the other day, say the only thing the police them go training school, go learn for do is to write ticket, antagonize busman and taximan and cat vendor. Oh boy, if you shoot off and just go pick up boy and carry boy behind bars. Tell me if that makes sense. That no make no sense whatsoever. Who know me I talk about? The police in the St. Andrew North Division has arrested 46-year-old Glenford Henry, who was wanted in connection for murder of his 16-year-old grandniece on Saturday. Me could not tell say the police them never go slap him because none of them never dead. You understand? Only time I see police take action when one of them colleague dead. That is the only time I see them go road go slap a boy. But this boy they forget slap boy. And speaking of that same incident, make I tell you something else. The motorist was caught in the crossfire between the police and the suspect in the killing of the 16-year-old girl on Lincoln Road in St. Andrew on Saturday, has said he will be seeking compensation from the government. Me I go tell you why I say I seek compensation, people, and me want to listen.
I observed 3 motorbikes coming up Sempado Road, which they have an bright light, yeah, which they full the middle road coming up. So I broke up. Closer inspection, I observed it was police. Yeah, and when them stop, them just come off of them bike and start fire shots in my car, right? When a female was inside the vehicle, she got shot, car got shot up, and all of that. Also, police contact me, but no justice thus far. Even though they were like, the vehicle must, because the vehicle is at Kingston Public Hospital right now, and it's supposed to move to the Ellison Road Police Station, which they say it should be wrecked and it would be on my expense. No, that can't be like that. That's unfair because I was going about my rightful business, and that's what took place. I'm not a gunman. I'm not doing any wrong. I'm not a wrongdoer, right? So, you just need justice.
Like me always telling you, me just come to tell you exactly what go on in the news. And speaking of that, listen to this clown and our people. Commissioner of Police General Anthony Anderson said that early indication that the state of public emergency imposed on November 14 has been effective in putting a lid on crime. Well, on there. I will match I fool. I just match I keep. People, you know, if me never listen to my view, me not believe him. Me I be honest, no. I don't want to go support my view. You listen yourself too. Yes, I have to listen to myself. Because I want to make sure me I tell you the side correct, you know. I don't want to feel like I make up no story. This is a clown I try to save him job. General Anderson made a disclosure on Sunday during a tour of the Area 4 Police Division where anti-crime measures is in place. The commissioner visited various checkpoint intersection across the division. Hold on now. You're going to make on hear the nonsense what I'm saying.
Since the state of emergency was announced on Sunday last, yesterday was the first homicides we've had in this southern belt, and so I've come out to see what has been happening in terms of the deployments, but also to check on the men, make sure that their welfare is being taken care of and that they have what is necessary to do the job that we're asking them to do. So far, most of the points that we've visited, the men seemed alert and in good spirits. They've been doing a lot of work out there and have been obviously keeping people safe. It's unusual when we go this long in these areas without any major violence taking place. And we got through 6 days without it.
One time when the people them, they say my view, you know, see the commissioner collect money under false pretense. I mean, nobody believe them, you know. But guess what? We believe them now. It's serious things. The man not doing nothing. He need for just give up his job and go one side. Can't know him, do. Anyway, now people, I got to go walk over Klangsman and go to update over there. So because the child eat up. Yes, people. The child eat up again. I mean, let's tell you this police mix up. See it there for yourself now. Police mix up. police in a gun transaction, the clansman gang and a bag of things. All heap of things say them a complain about food, but do not deserve no food. I slap them for slap on away. So that I said that I mean not I said that I now take it back.
Defense attorney suggested to the witness that his recollection about the Rastamaŋ is not of what he saw on the day of the murder, but rather what he saw in crime scene photographs. The lawyer further suggested that the witness was not on the scene, but disagreed. The witness noted that he was on the crime scene, but photographs were later shown to him to identify the deceased Rastamaŋ after he became an informant. The witness also disagreed with other suggestions that he didn't see Morris with any gun. During his evidence in chief, the second witness had detailed that on the day of the Rastamaŋ's murder, the reputed leader of the One Dawn breakaway faction of the Klansman gang, Andre Blackman Bryan, told Rooster that he should hold the bottom of the gun he'd be using because the clip was black. The witness says Blackman told Rooster that he wanted him to do the shooting because no one on the lane knew him, but they knew Sennett. He told the court that Blackman wanted it to look as if the men from De La Vega did the shooting. The witness says Sennett and Rooster traveled in a Honda to the area where the Rastamaŋ was. According to the witness, he could see Sennett and Rooster walking towards the target. The witness says that the target was at a shop drinking a Guinness or Dragon. The witness says Rooster pulled the gun from his waistband and started firing at the Rastamaŋ. According to the witness, the magazine fell from the gun and Sennett ran to the victim and shot him. He says he saw Rooster put the clip backing the gun and shoot at the Rastamaŋ. According to the witness, the two gang members then ran back down the lane and up on a hill to shelter
The
off.
prosecution made an application to show a picture of the deceased to the second witness. The prosecution says that their intent was to have the witness identify the person that was shot in the 2018 incident. But Justice Sykes intervened, asking if the prosecution wouldn't be relying on anyone else to identify the victim. He questioned, quote, "No police on the scene will be coming to give evidence on the Rastamaŋ's death," end quote. The prosecution responded, "No, my lord." Justice Sykes further questioned if the prosecution had anything else to support the Rastamaŋ's killing, but the lead prosecutor said no. Justice Sykes persisted, quote, "No police, photographer, relative, not even someone to say I went on Jones Avenue and saw a body." Justice Sykes then added that he was wondering about the value of showing the witness the victim's photograph. The prosecution reiterated that the purpose was to identify the person the second witness said was killed. The lead prosecutor argued that upon seeing the photograph, inference can be made that the victim was the person who was killed. In his evidence, the witness didn't say he knew the Rastamaŋ, but saw him being killed by Morris and Whiteley. But Justice Sykes is maintaining that there is not sufficient evidence at this point that the witness knew the victim and can properly identify the deceased. The witness has only testified to signing a photograph of the victim when he was alive. The application to show the witness the deceased Rastamaŋ for the purposes of identification was not allowed.
Many times I see a ball-to-ball coming trip on the Klansman gang. Soon I get it there right now. But people, make I tell you this. The police, they blink me. Yes, the police, they blink me. And not about they blink me for because them know say them for nothing bad. Me I go say them to get slapped with them. So my view. Oh, you forgot to big up Stephanie on her birthday. Stephanie coming off for some vex. Them say, yo, you have to big her up. Tell her happy belated birthday. So Stephanie, don't worry yourself. Happy belated birthday. And I hope you live to see many more. Yes, because we want to see you live to see many more, you know. Because we want to see you come and chat to in this. Anyway, gone up and Garden Town now. I can tell you something. Loving memory of Brother Jackson. Everybody from Garden Town side know Brother Jackson. One of them man there, where they fit everybody. Every youth, I want to say youth, I mean both male and female. And I know my people, anything we not do right now, I beg enough to stop. Yes man, I beg enough to stop. But we give a moment of styling for Brother Jackson. You understand? I say, them man here, I one of the real man in the era. Everybody who come from border side, they can come telling you, know. May his soul rest in peace. You understand? Big up Brother Jackson. Continue to pray for the Jackson's family. Alright, my people? Enough love and respect. And hold on there. We have the video we start the program with in the group so they can come look upon it. Carelessness cause all of that. Drinking